Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Very happy to be there to share with you the concrete experience of the Yves Rocher Foundation. The family and Jacques Rocher decided to create a foundation to give back to nature, a part of what we earn from it. And it is really based for us. It's very basic. It's very important for us to be dedicated to biodiversity and to address the concern of biodiversity, environment, and women. We know, all of us, that biodiversity is today not a future concern. We are in the loss of biodiversity, you know that. And the unique topic today for me is how to make people change. And it's sometimes easy to imagine some program far away, but what is our own possibility to change our habits? That's the big problem I face with my NGO. And I would like to share with you the way we can make a change of our mindset. That is our purpose today. It's the same thing with fish. We know that the stock of fish worldwide is 85% now disappeared. Then fish disappeared. And facing that, we continue to eat fish. We have a problem to understand because oceans are very far away from us. Then today, within the foundation, we decide to be really dedicated to 4 programs with women, with trees, with photographers, and with scientists. And we decided to do that because we think that probably a way to operate, not the unique way, but a way to operate is to be to be very practical, to start with, not with project, to start with action. And when you start with action, you can make some very teeny change, very micro change, but it makes something happen in the future. Then it's our way of operate. Not to program too much large projects, but to start with teeny actions. We did it, for example, for planting trees. We started some years ago, but we achieved to plant 50 million trees worldwide. 30 countries. In France, we started, but we plant now in India, we planted in Mexico, in Russia, in Portugal, in Germany, in some countries very different. Everywhere it's the same things. If you plant a tree, you change the heart of some of the guys that plant the tree. And we were very impressed by Wangari Maathai when we started. She received the Nobel Prize in Kenya, starting with this kind of energy, to start with teeny action. And now our aim is to go to 100 million trees planted in the future. As an NGO, we are among the few planting so many trees. And I would say it's very fantastic because we see a really important change on the countryside. For example, in Ethiopia, because we plant with Green Ethiopia for years, we have some valley where spring are new. We retrieve water, we retrieve watershed. Then we see people changing their way to cultivate vegetables. And it's the same in France. You see below 2 pictures in France for ages. And we see farmers that change their way to operate for cultivation. Okay? And today we are very interested to work on very local seedling, because if you have local seedling, you have chance to have more and more adaptation to climate. Now our new target is very clear, and we are very happy because to achieve this kind of target, we are linked to a lot of people. And if you are linked to a lot of people planting trees, you make change in mindset. then it's a way for us to change the mindset of a lot of people here in France, everywhere, and that is a way to change the relationship to nature. Because I could have a question. When did you plant your tree, the last tree you planted? The last time you were very in contact with nature? Sometimes for people living in cities, it's very seldom. Then when we were very involved in a direct contact with nature, okay? And for us, that picture is very important because it's the way people are working together. Indian people, but an Indian guy with a French lady exchanging, discussing the way to plant tree. That is for us very important to cross the way we operate worldwide, okay? And below white is the way people from the company, Yves Rocher, people involved in retail, in shops for cosmetics, are dedicated to plant tree. And for them, it's a new way to discover new operations. Then it's very important for us that people from the city discover the countryside. Okay. Second program we have is for women, because we know that women are very important concerning the target for sustainable development for the United Nations. And we awarded more than 300 women for 14 years. And we are sure that on the countryside, concretely, women are discovering new ways to operate with the link with people. And I would like to show you an example for Peggy Pascal. She was operating in Kenya.
Merci déjà aux gens des bidonvilles. Son petit tout seul n'aurait pas été possible. Je pense que c'est à eux que va ce prix. Et puis merci aussi aux équipes au Kenya qui ont fait le succès de ce projet par l'investissement, puisque toutes les équipes de solidarité internationale dans les bidonvilles vivent dans les bidonvilles. C'est des gens qui habitent dans les bidonvilles. Donc je pense que ça a largement contribué au succès du projet. Merci à la Fondation Yves Rocher pour nous avoir permis de vivre cette aventure avec eux.
The concept of the project is to eradicate poverty and to help the beneficiary get their food at their doorstep. It creates job to the youth, and also it helps some other youths to get out from their activities, bad activities like muggling people. We have a group of women and men who are taking care of these activities. We teach them how to prepare the sack and how to take care of the seedbed, like seedbed management, soil management, pest and disease management. Organophonic is another system where these activities benefited mostly the youth and also the women. Most of the women have accepted this project because they are saving a lot from the vegetable.
We started this after post-election 2007, immediately with solidarity. They empowered us, they trained us, and they just told us to go on with these sacks. The vegetables are helping me to eat and to improve a little bit of saving.
For your children too?
For my children and good health. Sometimes I don't go to market to buy vegetables. I just buy egg to mix with this one. That money I can use to buy vegetable within the market.
Because they plant the vegetable at their doorstep, and they also help their husband to save money. The money they save from the vegetable, they also help their husband to pay the school fees and also the rent.
The men, they are there to support us when we are weak, but they don't. Only when we need them. Not all the times. Yes. But they are good. They are good. Sometimes we need them. Yeah.
Okay. to conclude, because I will don't want to be long. For us, biodiversity and climate are completely linked, and our way to operate is to start and to help and to support concrete, teeny actions. And for us, and it's my speech today, is a way to make mindset changing for all people in France, in Germany, in Canada, in Mexico, everywhere. Thank you very much.